It's Bonnie. Happy Monday! We're going to talk about Bridgerton tonight. Is it worth the hype? So, I've got my entire Bridgerton collection up here. I've been using it. What kind of got me going on this video was I went into the store today and I was surprised. I'm going to put a screenshot up right here to see that my Bath and Body Works had moved the Bridgerton collection from like the center kiosk front and center in White Barn. Huge display. So I feel like they're just kind of gearing up right now to sell Bridgerton for May and June. Possibly like a Mother's Day collection, which I thought was interesting. They're hyping it like crazy on social media. Like, hey, create a Bridgerton bedroom. I mean, look at me. I dressed up. And it's funny because I don't dislike the collection. I think it's nice. To me, it feels a little bit more like a fall collection. It just feels kind of like homey and old-fashioned, which makes sense because Bridgerton took place like what, 1810, 1790, around there. I still have not seen Bridgerton. So the question is, this was like a huge collab. Was it worth it? So I'm kind of mixed on here. I went on the reviews that Bath and Body Works has for the products. Not a lot of people are reviewing Bridgerton. I think, believe it or not, the most reviews came from like the hand soap, which I was shocked. I think it was this one. I'm like, whoa, like 90 people reviewed the hand soap. Candles aren't getting a lot of reviews. A lot of the accessory pieces are getting poor reviews. I think a lot of people liked the mirror a lot better than they thought they would, including me. I actually really liked the mirror. I thought that was a neat thing. I'm going to put that on my my makeup table. But as a collection, I feel like it wasn't quite sure what it wanted to be. So we had 5 wallflowers, 5 hand soaps, and 5 candles that all matched. And then what they did was they did kind of a something for everyone. So there was a foodie scent, there was a woodsy scent, there was a floral scent. They really kind of created a scent family, which I did think was good. So they did do something for everyone. I think kind of where they dropped the ball, though, was not having a body care collection for all of the scents. Because if you didn't like Diamond of the Season, which I wasn't crazy about, there really was nothing in the body care realm. I mean, it's like this is the only one in town. It's like this is the only body care you are getting. I think they should have done all in if they were going to do the Bridgerton collection. And I really think we should have at least gotten mist for each of the other 5 sets, because that I think would have gotten people a lot more excited. The other downfall that I feel like was the pricing. So candles were $29.95. And other than the Bridgerton name, I mean, there's nothing special about these candles. Diamond of the Season did have the glass lid and like the velvet label, but this one was a lot more. This was $32.95. So you basically paid $32.95 for the glass lid. I know a lot of people did get these on sale, but I think it was kind of the marketing around this that these candles cost a lot of money. So I think a lot of people are kind of turned off by the price of the candles. And again, like I said, is this a spring collection? Is it a fall collection? Like, where does it fit in? I mean, it could be either. I'm not necessarily saying it's one or the other. To me, it feels a little bit more like elegant fall. So I'm kind of going to rank the collection for you guys in terms of how I've been experiencing it. So my favorite scent, no surprise, was the Danbury shortbread. And it's funny, to me, the hand soaps didn't really do anything for me. It was like, yeah, it's a nicely branded hand soap, but it was like, nothing super exciting. I did like the candle, though. I did like the Danbury shortbread, which was whipped vanilla, almonds, and sugar crystals. I can still smell this one. Um, just like I had the lid off for a minute and I'm like, this is traveling. Like I love this scent. So I think for me, I like the foodie scent the most. Second place for me was actually a tie. I really liked the Queen Charlotte's tea and the Bridgerton study. I feel like these two were just wonderful in terms of unique scents. So Queen Charlotte's tea has got the tea. It's got a little lemon. It does smell like a high end tea. Little citrus in here. I really enjoyed this one a lot. This was a nice tea. It's different than the one I was talking about last night on my live, which is sweet tea and lemonade. There's a lot more sugar on this one. I do like this one better though. Like Bridgerton's study was the most unique in the collection. This one is smooth amber, oakwood, and dried orchids. I like this one a lot. It's got kind of a Halloween vibe. This smells like fall to me. It smells like an old study, an old house. I don't know. There's just something about this one that really resonates with me in the old worldness. So, Queen Charlotte's Tea and Bridgerton Study were tied for second for me. Wisteria Garden. I haven't even burned this one yet. I love the purple, of course. The purple is beautiful, but the citrus note in here is just not my thing. It's sweet rosewood, English rain, and lemon petals. I don't know if it's the English rain or the lemon petals, but I'm getting like a weird mix of scents that don't agree with me. And it smells kind of like pungent. That's not to say a lot of people aren't going to like this one. It just is not my scent at all. I feel the same way about the Diamond of the Season. I really did not like this one. I'm not even going to burn this candle. I'm just really keeping it as a collectible for Bath & Body Works. It is the Sparkling Peach, Spring Daffodil, and Radiant Jasmine. I wanted to like it. I really did. As far as the body care, I've worn it a couple times, and it totally just, it's not my thing. I like the body care better than the candle. It's not as pungent, but I did not like the shower gel at all. Again, I only bought like one set of this. I'll probably just kind of hang on to it as like a Bath and Body Works collectible. I don't even think that I would buy like backups of the soap. They just didn't do it for me enough to get backups. I've got one each of the wallflowers. I did use the Danbury shortbread and the wallflower. I liked it. And then of course we've got all of the like complimentary pieces. There's a ton of the wallflower plugins, which are cute, but I don't know. When I got this one, I'm like, this looks more like Halloween to me. I'm not even sure I would hang this on my purse as a pocket bag. It's just so big. I'm not even sure it would match anything. I think my favorite is actually the teapot. I gotta say, I just have a thing for tea kettles, and this one is actually cute. I have that Vera Bradley yellow rooster purse, and I was actually thinking about putting this on my purse for a little while. But again, I don't know. I actually like the cowboy hat a little better. I'm digging my cowboy hat here, you guys. That's really cute. I got the blazer just as a collectible. It's cute. It looks a little more like Halloween though. And then of course I got the bee just because it's my initial. I thought I would get that. These weren't overly expensive. $7.95. I think I had 25% off. So overall, I feel like Bath and Body Works, they did a good job on the collection. It's pretty, it's classy, it's elegant. If you like high tea and old world drama romance, I think you're gonna like this collection. I think it definitely has a place. I think the hard part is like I had never heard of Bridgerton. I mean, I heard of it, but I hadn't watched it. I still need to watch it. I've heard it's good. But you're either going to buy this A, because you love the packaging, or B, because you love Bridgerton. So those are kind of like the two, you know, tie-ins there. Again, there's not a lot of body care. Why am I getting a thumbs up here? Turn that off. There's not a lot of body care. Like, I would have loved Danbury shortbread in the body care, but we didn't get it. So that kind of brings us to the next topic of conversation here. What's going to happen in the fall? Because I keep hearing that Bath and Body Works has a 1-year deal with Netflix. I don't know if it's true for sure, but all these rumors are swirling around about possibly doing a Stranger Things or a Wednesday collab, which I actually think makes more sense. And maybe it's me, but I feel like Wednesday in Stranger Things is a little bit more mainstream. And I also think it ties in really well with Halloween. It's got that pop culture element to it that Bridgerton doesn't. So I don't know. I do think that it could be a lot more popular if they collab with like Wednesday or Stranger Things. But anyway, overall, I was actually surprised to see Bridgerton front and center, which makes me realize that we're not getting anything for like a couple of weeks. They're going to try and push this for Mother's Day. Obviously, it is pretty. It kind of does look like a Mother's Day collection. But here's my question. Like, what's going to happen for semi-annual sale? Are they going to do 50% off Bridgerton, or are they just going to keep this like as a kiosk and keep going for the rest of the summer? It's possible. I'm kind of leaning towards the latter. I have a feeling they're not going to be clearancing this off at semi-annual sale. I think it's going to be like just a kiosk that keeps going. But I could be wrong. But I'm kind of curious what everyone thinks about Bridgerton so far. That's kind of where I am. Anyway, have a great Monday, you guys. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.